Everybody, this is Josh with Bison Hollow. This is a quick demo or a how-to video on our Rebound game. So we're just going to go over some simple rules on how to play the game, and then from there you can choose to modify it however you like, and change up the points or change up some of the rules. Do as you see fit. So what we're starting with is 5 pucks for each person. This is a 2-player game, so you have 5 pucks for each person, and your main objective is to score. We're just going with 21 points for now. You can make up your own goal if you wish. So 21 points, and the way you get points is by landing your pucks in any of the scoring zones here. 1, 2, 3, and 1. And we have 0 on the back end, and anywhere short of the first star is also 0 points. Yeah, so that's basically it. You start similar, basically kind of like a pinball game. You start over here on one end, and you pull back and just let it go and let it bounce, and see where you score, see which score you get. And you alternate taking turns. So X went first, and now it's O's turn, and now X, and that's basically how it's played. And so obviously you can see there's room to, or there is the opportunity to scramble things up and knock out. Well, you can knock yourself out, you can knock your opponent out. You can really scramble things up, especially towards the end. So you really don't know how the game is going to go until that last round is done. And then when that last round is done, you'll tally up your points. The way I'm scoring, again, you can make up your own rules, but the way I'm choosing to score this is where is the majority of your puck. So I'm just going to do some quick kind of shuffling around to make it a little more obvious where these pucks are going to score, and then we'll take a tally. Okay, so these guys are zeros. Get those over here. And then for our X's, we have 1, 2, 3, and then there's the 3 stars, so 6 total. 6 for the first round, and you have 2, and 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7. So we have 6 to 7 right now. 6 to 7 X and O's. And then you just play another round. Excuse me. You play another round and see where you go, or see how much you get, and you'll take up another tally until eventually you reach 21. Now, if you'd like, you can just like many other games where you get a certain amount of points, so you go to 21. You can determine for yourself whether you want to deal with bust rules or not. And just a quick refresher: if you do want to play with the bust rules, then we'll give you an example. Let's say the X's are at 19 and the O's are at 17, something like that. So if by the end the X's score on the 3, 19 plus 3 is 22, so they've busted. They went past 21, so they reset. You can choose to either reset with the overlap, so they would get, they would start back at 1 point since they went 1 point past 21, or you can just cancel out that turn, so they're just back to 19 points for when the next round starts. Again, that's up to you. It depends on how long you want to have your games go. If you have a lot of people, that are kind of queued up to play, then maybe you don't want to do bust rules at all. So if you have 19 points and someone gets, you get the 3 stars or more, then you hit 21. Congratulations, you won, or you hit 21 first. If both teams happen to get 21 on the same round, you can go with whoever gets the most points past 21 is the winner. The only other suggestion I can make is I've noticed in some of my own testing there seems to be a slight advantage to whoever goes the very first, because whoever goes first has the better chance, just like that. They have the better chance to get knocked up into, they have a better chance to get knocked into the scoring range, scoring zone, while the opponent gets stuck behind. That's not always going to be the case, but it's just like basically statistically, it's just a better chance of that happening. So I would suggest with every round, to keep things fair, alternate who goes first. So obviously at the very first round, you could toss a coin or however you want. You can even use your own tokens. Heads, tails. There you go. There's heads. And then so that person will go first, and then the next round X's will go first, and you just keep flipping back and forth. That seems to be the most fair way that makes sense to me without getting too convoluted. All right, well I think that's it. That's the basic game. You just keep bouncing them until you get to 21. And like I said, I've tried to keep things as simple and straightforward as possible so that you can make up your own additional rules or modifications as you see fit, depending on the age group of the people playing, or if you're just kind of getting bored and you want to spice things up, you can throw in some extra rules. Maybe you can throw in some obstacles, some extra little things in the way that everyone has to deal with, and just kind of go from there. So, all right, I think I'll stop there, and I will see you guys in the next how-to video.